Hi, this is Simon Leung with GLIVE. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And I know that many of you might actually be joining us on the replay because we are doing this live in real time on a weekend. So for those of you who are watching us maybe in real time, live, or not too soon after live, happy Saturday, happy weekend to you. Hope you're having a great day. Depending on where you are in the world, your Saturday might be beginning, or if it's like where I am right now, it's actually ending. And so for me personally, in our communities, we had a training today. We've been spending time with our group members, but for me personally, I also went out with my family, spent a lot of time with them, some time off, always great. And that's why, as you'll see, I'm not in the uniform that I'm usually am, but that's because I just came home. And so hopefully all of you are also having a good time, spending time with your loved ones and doing whatever it is that you need to do. But as mentioned, it is after a long day. I came back, and since I have a little bit of time, I figured that why not I come on live and give you some update. Is that okay with you? Can I give you some updates? If that's okay with you, type in the word updates inside of the comments. Now, for me personally, it feels like it's been a while since I've came on G Live, and that's because a lot of things are going on. We got training, we got events with all these kinds of community activities. So if you happen to be interested in being more involved, participating in things that we're doing, I invite you to reach out. Maybe if you're interested on the event side, if you want to attend our live events, if you want to learn from our speakers, if you yourself want to be featured as a speaker, or maybe you want to learn how to present all these amazing skills, however it is that you want to be a part of it. Of course, right here at Groove, we want to make sure that we are that we're helping you, guiding you along the ways of where your goals just might happen to be. And so, of course, we want to make your experience right here at Groove absolutely awesome, especially since you are a Groovester. We want to take especially good care of you. So if you haven't had the chance to do so, let's go ahead and connect. More importantly, you can go ahead and say hi right here on the chat inside of the comments, because we will love nothing more than to connect with you directly right here inside of the show as well, so that all of our fellow Groovesters can see exactly what it is that we're talking about. Okay, and so with that, speaking of awesome, I do see some of you awesome people join us right here with us. We see you, Mr. Tom, join us hashtag live, just to share with you, yes, we are on live. This is not pre-recorded, it's not just a video. For those of you who are watching us live right now, of course, as much as we can during the actual live show, when the comments come in, we do want to feature you. So Fiona, great to see you as well, always interested in learning more about updates. We see you as well, Mr. Rick. We also see Kat, nice to see you. And of course, Jivinjot as well is joining us all the way from Singapore. And I right now am in Malaysia. And so according to our recent laws and everything, we just opened up between Malaysia and Singapore without quarantine, as long as you're vaccinated and all that. So I think we're going to be looking forward to meeting a lot of our Singaporean friends very, very soon, if at all possible, live and in person. I think it's about due time after over 2 years on lockdown. I think it's time that we start to meet fellow Roosters. If you're interested in any of that, of course, lots of exciting things coming up very, very soon. Stay tuned for some amazing announcements. Now, in addition to many other awesome things that is going on right now around the world within the Groove community, we do have yet another awesome update for you. And of course, this one is pertaining to an app that we have right here inside of Groove called GrooveVideo. Are you a user of GrooveVideo? If you are, type in GrooveVideo inside of the comments. And of course, we want to say hi to Lamar as well. Great to see you, Mark. And then we also see Michael, who is also joined us live. So awesome, very cool. If you do want to learn more about GrooveVideo, or maybe you use it already, we have some good news for you. Now, for those of you who might not know exactly what GrooveVideo is pretty much the internal player. It's an app right here that's featured within the Groove ecosystem that you can use to maximize your conversions, to get additional opt-ins, to utilize it to, just make sure that you get additional conversions and make more additional sales, build your list. Lots of really cool stuff, right? Here's the thing. when it comes to GrooveVideo, and this is no secret because if you go ahead and go to our Groove page, right, you'll see that right now we have a few different plans for you. And as always, you can always get started with us for absolutely free right here within the Groove community. And even when you start with the free program, you will notice that with GrooveVideo, you also get 5 videos that you can use that we will host for you, that you'll be able to leverage with all the great things when it comes to, as we mentioned, increasing conversions, getting more leads, and making more sales. Do you want to increase more conversions, by the way, and getting more leads and making more sales? If you do, type in yes inside the comments. Because the thing is, when you start off with us even for free, you get to leverage on GrooveVideo. But as you can see, there is only 5 videos that is available that we can host for you. That's because of storage as well as bandwidth limitations. These things actually cost money on the server. So actually it's nothing that we can do about it, because we want to make sure that for whatever kind of resource that we provide to you, that we put as much as we can, put in as much as we can, so that at the end of the day, we can, make everything else all absolutely worthwhile for you. And so that's why, as you'll see, for those of you who decide to join us on the starter plan, notwithstanding all the other things. And by the way, if you want to learn about all these other things, I highly recommend that you watch our archives on previous replays of GLIVE, as well as other shows, Lemonade, Q&A, and lots of things that, brought to you by Mr. Mike during the Groovathons. Lots of great information about all the additional apps, right? Because all these things you should definitely get to know, or just simply come here to the Groove homepage and take a look at the information here yourself. But what I want to direct your attention to is right down here, where we are specifically talking about the videos. Now, if you happen to be with the starter plan, okay, the thing is you get to increase your number of videos from 5 videos to 50 videos. That's additional 45 videos, which, if you ask me, is a very, very great deal. But here's the awesome part, right? If you upgrade to the full version, which is the pro version, as you'll see down here, one of the many, many incentives that you'll get in addition to unlimited email sends, to unlimited custom domains, unlimited pages, unlimited subdomains, unlimited e-commerce stores, products, giveaways, and so many additional things, including team accounts and automated webinars. One other thing that you'll notice right down here is that you can get unlimited videos for hosting as well. Pretty cool, right? Do you like unlimited? If you do, type in the word unlimited inside of the comments. But here is something that I want to share with you, because of course, if you see the power of the pro account and you want to use GrooveVideo and all the other apps to the fullest of its potential, then it's highly, highly recommended that you go ahead and use this inside the pro account. But what if I were to tell you that even if you're on the starter account, or even if you're on the free account as well, that there's actually a way for you to also get unlimited videos as well? Would that be awesome? Is that something that you would like to learn about? If that is, type in the word yes inside the comments, because I'm about to be sharing with you a secret. Can I share with you a secret? If that's okay, type in the word secret inside the comments. Now, here's the thing. It's not really a secret. It's a secret to, obviously, most people who don't know about it, who haven't had the chance to hear about this, who haven't been, on the receiving end of announcements, of emails and tips and things like that directly from the source, which is within Groove itself. But here's something that's very interesting, right? Because when you actually go inside of your GrooveVideo application, if you go inside of your account, you will see a variety of different steps, right? You can upload a video, you can use a source that is directly within any one of your Dropboxes or Google Hosting or Google Drive or Box.net or wherever else. But what you'll see is another option, for example, for you to host videos directly from YouTube. Now, of course, this is a very cool way, because as we know, YouTube is free, right? And do we like free? If you like free, type in the word free inside the comments. Because YouTube is free, it's definitely one of the ways that we can use to embed videos, which many people do, right? Directly onto their home pages, directly on their blogs, directly anywhere else that they want to share it. But here's the thing. Within GrooveVideo now, there is a way for you to actually use YouTube. But when you use YouTube, guess what? The branding actually doesn't show up anymore. Is that awesome? Is that good news? Here's an example that I want to show you. If, let's just say, you want to go to your YouTube channel, right? Or any YouTube channel, and you want to take a look at what is available. This is one of our YouTube channels, for example, a Groove expansion project. If we scroll down for just a little bit, and if let's say that I want to take a look at this first video right over here, we're not going to play it. I'm just going to pause it, okay? What I want to do is I actually want to grab the link right over here. So if, let's say, for example, you can see the very top, which right now I understand that not too many of you can see, at the top of the actual browser itself, you can obviously copy this right over here. Or if you want, you can also click right here on share, and you will be able to copy the link right over here. This is how you can find the actual URL for a YouTube video. Following so far? Okay, that's just the first step. Once you have this URL, okay, for a YouTube video that you potentially want to use, then the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to go into your Groove dashboard, okay? Log in to your Groove account. If you haven't had the opportunity to do so, this is how your dashboard should look like. And as you can see, as we mentioned earlier, Groove obviously has a whole bunch of different apps that you can be using right here, right now. So if you happen to be new, by the way, make sure that you grab at the very least your free account, because once you do that, you will have access to so many different apps that even if you're just starting for absolutely free, I believe, in my personal opinion, that you can still become profitable. Of course, that is a video and a training and a tutorial for another day. If you want some additional tutorials on that topic and on those different tips, go ahead and type in the word tips inside the video so that we know that you want this inside the comments as well. All right, so with that, you can see we got Groove Pages as an app, which is the website builder, Groove Funnels, which is the funnel builder. We got Groove Sales, soon to be rebranded into Groove Checkout. We got Groove Mail, Groove Member, and here you will see GrooveVideo, okay? One of several ways that you can be accessing. For example, if you click right over here, you will see over the G that there's an option for you to access GrooveVideo right over here as well. But you can also see right over here, there is an option for you to access GrooveVideo. So once we click on GrooveVideo, it's quite simple. It will take you through a process of different things that you can be doing. You can check out your library of different videos that you already have, the storage settings, different analytics. Now, for me personally, if I want to add in a brand new video, which of course, if you want to do as well, over here on the right side of the page, okay, you will notice an option for new video. Simply click on that, and what's going to happen is it's going to ask you a series of different kinds of information, right? So for example, the title. So I can leave this as default name if I wanted to. I can call this Mike and John S video, because we used the video with Mike and John for the Groove promotional video. And then you also have the chance to choose a category right here if you wanted to. Now, for me, these are different categories that I have chosen, that I have created in the past. So if you don't have a category, then you can leave it at the default category for now. And this is what I mean, right? Traditionally, if you're going to want to use any one of your own individual videos and you want to upload it using the GrooveVideo app, well, your option over here is to drag and drop a video file to upload right over here, which you can upload and select the file directly, and it will be hosted directly within Groove itself. So if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But keep in mind earlier, right, with the free account, you're limited it to 5 different videos. With the starter account, you're limited to 50, and it's not unless you upgrade into the pro account that you will be able to get unlimited video hosting, right? So for now, we're not going to look into that. Now, if you take a look all the way at the right over here, there will see another option where you can include a link, right? Include a link to any other .mp4 file that you might have. This includes, like, if you, let's say, for example, you're using Google Drive, if you happen to be using things like Dropbox or Box.net or any other kind of cloud hosting, right? You can pretty much just include the link of the video URL right over here. But remember, what I want to show you is on the YouTube side of things, right? So right in the middle, what you're going to notice is that there's an option for you to select YouTube. What happens after you select YouTube? Well, over here, it's just going to ask you one simple thing. which is to include the YouTube video URL. So for me, I've already copied the URL of that YouTube video, right? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna click on the right click and then click on paste, and I will now save this as a video. Let me try that one more time. With the video itself, let's try it one more time and click on save. Okay, so apparently the shortened version doesn't work. If you want to do the full version, you can go ahead and paste that. And as you can see now, it absolutely works. Okay, so with all of that, all you got to do is pretty much follow through the information. There's really actually nothing much you need to do, because right here, you will see the preview of the player. And as you can see, the YouTube branding isn't even there already, right? So if you go ahead and take the information over here, customize it to the different colors that you want. There's the primary color, the secondary color. You can name this whatever title that you want to name. I'm not actually going to publish this because, of course, this is just the test that I want to show you, but I will give you an example in just a moment. Over here, you'll see thumbnail. Over here, you'll see an optional watermark if you want to leave that on and where you want it to be. And then right over here, you will see some additional options for the video settings. If you want to show your controls, right? Show the YouTube control bar. You have the option of turning it on right there, but I'm going to keep it off. And even over here where it says to show the play button, right? Everything you can actually control right over here. If I turn this off, you'll see that the play button is gone as well, right? Which means that everything, as you can see, can be customizable. You can also choose it to autoplay on load if you want to. So it doesn't even need to have anybody click on it. All you got to do is load the page, and this will actually start loading. It'll actually start playing lots of really great options that you can play with right over here. And then finally, right here, you'll see the video elements, which I was talking about earlier, right? You can increase your conversions, you can get more leads, you can make more sales. Why? Because that's what the GrooveVideo option, the GrooveVideo app is all designed to do, right? It's over here, as you can see, you can add in an opt-in form. You can add in a banner, a text overlay, even a text overlay with CTA. And once you're done, all you got to do is right over here, click on save. Once you click on save, the video will actually appear directly within your video. So as you can see right over here, this is the video that we just updated. As you can see right over here, updated just 6 seconds ago, right? So this is the brand new video that we just added, and whatever other videos that you see in your library will be right over here as well. And of course, if you want to watch it, you can click on this, get the video URL for the YouTube, click over here on the 3 dots to edit this, to clone this, delete it, or to get the video. This is where you would get the links to post this into your page, into your website, into your blogs, or wherever else that it is that you want to paste them in. Okay, so if you want to use the entire video player, go ahead and copy this embedded code. If you want the entire video hosted page, okay, the page is actually right over here that you can see, as well as the actual source file URL. If you want to download it directly, right, this will tell you exactly where it is. And in this case, because it is a YouTube URL, okay, it will show us exactly what that YouTube URL is. So that's pretty much it. I encourage you to test this out and run this for yourself, because you'll soon see just how magical it is. And right there on the page itself, what you will notice is that the YouTube branding isn't even there anymore. Can I show you an example of this in action? If that's okay with you, type in the word action inside the comments. Type in the word action inside the comments, because earlier we showed you our plans page on the Groove website, right? Now, here's the thing. It wasn't any public, ginormous, fancy announcement or anything like that. But one thing that I will share with you is that when you go back to the original Groove homepage, what you'll notice is that right there on the Groove homepage, there's a lot of great content that we have for you. Okay, so give this a few seconds. My Wi-Fi is just a little bit slow right now because of the internet, and because, you know, I'm in Malaysia. There's a lot of things going on. But regardless of the case, assuming that this is able to load in time, usually when you go back to the original Groove homepage, there you go. What you'll notice is that on the homepage, there's a video. right? A video on the homepage. In fact, I think that when you scroll down, you will see another video as well. When you go to some of the additional inner pages, you'll also see additional videos. So what I want to show you right over here, as you scroll down just a little bit, is the first video that I'm talking about, right? This is a feature from within GrooveVideo, whereby when you come to the homepage itself and you see a video playing, right? This video actually isn't being played right now. It is a preview of the video. As you can see, there is the play button that the video doesn't even actually play until you actually click on the play button. So with that, this is pretty much just the preview. And when it's on the preview, it's actually muted. So I don't know if you can see that right over here, but it actually says click for sound, right? So in other words, what we're encouraging people to do, and that's why it actually increases your conversions, it increases the possibility of people actually clicking and watching the video so much better than a video that plays itself, so much better than having people to manually click on the play button at once, because now it's piquing people's interest, right? The video is playing, but there's no sound. And so for me personally, I'm over here and say, what's going on? What happens when you play this video and when you click on the play button is that it doesn't just go right over here, right, and starts playing automatically. It actually goes all the way back to the beginning of the video and starts from zero with the sound on. And so what this means is that the viewer doesn't miss a beat, right? They click on the play button and it starts all the way from the beginning, just like they would when they regularly click on the video. But here's something that's interesting. What if I were to tell you that this video, I'm going to mute this so that you don't hear anything in the background, is actually not hosted on GrooveVideo, is not hosted with Groove, is not hosted on Dropbox, it's not hosted on Box.net, it's not hosted on the cloud, it's not hosted on Google Drive, it's not hosted on anywhere else, it's actually hosted directly on YouTube.com. That's very interesting, right? Because most of the time, as most of us know, if we are to share an embedded video directly onto our pages from YouTube, you're going to see a YouTube logo somewhere over here, right? You're going to see view on YouTube. You're going to see the controls. You're going to see something that is an indication that is telling us that this video is hosted on YouTube. And at a click of a button, you can actually go to the YouTube channel itself and watch it directly on YouTube.com. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you do, give me a yes inside of the comments, right? Now, as you'll notice, we don't actually see any YouTube branding. We don't see any watermarks. We don't see any controls. This is as if it's been hosted natively directly into Groove, but actually it's not. So that's the good news, right? That's the cool news. Right over here, when we go back into our GrooveVideo, and you do all these cool things and you add the videos just like what we showed you how to do earlier, right? And then you host this and you embed this directly onto your own websites. Guess what? You won't see any of the branding anymore. So it's a brand new feature that is fully functional now. You can go in there, give it a try. And if you need help, go ahead and watch this kind of step-by-step tutorial that we showed you moments ago. Watch this video in its entirety. Watch the replay, because we showed you exactly what it is that you need to do in order for you to get this working for yourself. And you want to see some additional examples, simply scroll down just a little bit more. And then you'll see some additional links over here. You'll see some additional links as well all over here. Here's another video, by the way, featuring our Groove cart expert, Mr. Frank Salinas, right here in this video. This one is also, by the way, hosted directly on YouTube as well. This one, check out this testimonial and review video, by the way. It says a lot of really great things about what the Groove application does. Absolutely. All the reasons why you should become a member of the grooviest community in the world. But regardless, this is one of the brand newest features that we have for you, which I think is absolutely amazing. And if you want some additional features, additional updates, additional announcements, this is the place for you to get to know them. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure that you like us on our pages. Make sure that you join us in our groups and turn on your notifications for everything, because this is the place where you will be able to learn all the greatest announcements, all the updates and features that you will get right here within Groove. And so with all of that, hopefully for today in the middle of the weekend, this is an update that excites you, it gets you excited, it motivates you, and really does a lot of additional cool things that you can do within the actual platform itself. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all of the updates that I have for you right here, right now. Before I let you go, I do want to say hi to just a few of you who have been saying hi to us right here inside of the comments. Lamar, great to see you. We also see Mr. Mark as well. Michael is also joining us. We also have our friend Akop Shinki. Sorry if obviously I cannot pronounce your name correctly, but I'm gonna call you Eiko. Okay, Eiko, good to see you. Or AO, nice to see you. Mark is also joining us as well. Jivan Jha is 100% interested. We also have a hashtag live from Mr. VJ. So obviously great to see you here as well. We also have Tom who is joining us. Heck yes, very interested in everything that we're sharing right here, right now. So great to see you, Mr. Tom. We also see you, Mr. Rick, as well as Dwight Perry. Always great to see all of our friends from all around the world. Let us know what time it is where you are right now, because right where I am here in Malaysia, it's closing in on 11 p.m. right now. And I think this might actually be a good time for our US friends as well, because you're just getting up on Saturday morning, about to enjoy your weekend, about to enjoy your day. So with all of that, I think that, of course, it's a great time for us to be going live. So great to see all of you as well. Jivan Jha is also saying you can start it with a free account and it will help you build your business. Absolutely. Go ahead and join us inside of Groove. Even if it is a free account, it is more than enough to get you started. And why not, right? Build a website, build a funnel, do some affiliate promotions, promote Groove if you want to earn some commissions. And then in the meantime, while you are earning, you're able to, build your funds, raise your funds to invest in a starter or a pro account, which at the end of the day, in addition to all the amazing benefits that you get with GrooveVideo, there's also unlimited many other things that you'll also be able to learn more about that, by the way, by going directly to Groove, our Groove homepage, or directly inside of any one of our social media sites, because we have an amazing community of people who will help you every single step of the way. We also have Stone Soup for Synergy saying, Tips, great to see you. Mark says, always use a category. It's much easier to find your video later on. I learned that the hard way. Well, I guess that means for Mr. Mark, you are an avid, a very advanced user of GrooveVideo, because if that means that, you need to learn it the hard way, you can't find your videos, it means that you have a lot of videos within GrooveVideo, which is a good thing. It means that you are making the most out of your Groove account. And that's what each and every single one of us actually want to do. Mark says, now that's special. I like that. Very cool, Mark. Thank you for your comment. We also have Jivan Jha join us saying action. Tina also wants to see it in action. Awesome. Karina has a very good question. Hi, Karina here. What about the ads and the video suggestion at the end? Here's the thing, right? Here on this page, I don't see any of the ads. I don't see any of the suggestions either. Okay, so from what I understand, they're not going to exist. All right. Inside of your video, inside of GrooveVideo, in fact, I think that towards the end, under edit, you have the option to choose what it is that you want to do when the video ends, right? Now, I don't remember exactly where it was that I saw it earlier, but if, let's say, for example, I click on any one of these, let me see if I can find where it was. Right over here, I think it was in action, right over here at the very bottom. I'm not sure. Oh, you can't see it. Let's try that one more time. Right here on the page over here. And let me go ahead and unhide this, because at the very bottom, let's try that one more time. Right over here, there you go. At the very bottom, it says, what do you want to do at the end of the video, right? So with GrooveVideo itself, it gives you the option to end the video. It gives you the option to loop the video from the beginning. And of course, when you select those, and especially when you select one of these, the video either ends just right there, or it actually just allows you to replay the video one more time. So the suggestions actually are not there. I actually also do not see the ads. They don't exist. So that's the good news. Now, if obviously any of those changes, if the YouTube algorithm or the codes change, of course, what we want to do is we want to invite you to share that with us. And what we're going to do is we're going to give the feedback right back to our developers to let them know that this is happening. And it is our goal to ensure that this is just the best perfect user experience for all of them. So for whatever the case is, my best advice is to go ahead and give it a try. Do it for yourself and let us know. Share, please, by leaving a comment right here in this video exactly what your experience is, so that we can actually know, not just from me, maybe, my computer is different from yours. Like for me, for example, on my YouTube channel, I've blocked all the ads, right? So I can't see any of the ads unless I use a different browser, unless I'm using my phone or something else. So depending on how you're set up as well, it might be different. So please do, Karina, let us know exactly what your experience is, and hopefully you can share that with us. Talk, Corvera, our wonderful VA, is also here. Join us as well. So is Mark and Tina and Rick. We have so many of you just saying hi. We can't possibly go through all of them right here, right now, but just so that you know, we do see many of you, but some of the, just so that you know, with StreamYard, some of the comments don't go through, unfortunately. But with all of this, we see a whole bunch of them, and we don't want to keep you too long, but I do want to say hi to just a few of you, especially if you have some comments that you want to share. Mark is saying that's a very thoughtful feature because it keeps us from losing a potential lead by leaving them. By them leaving and going to YouTube, right? So that's, of course, the reason why most people don't want to use YouTube in the first place, or embedding. That's why we use GrooveVideo. But the good news now is that you can use the best of both worlds combined. And so with all of that, there's no reason why you shouldn't be using GrooveVideo anymore. Fiona is also joining us, saying yes. Rick is saying love it. Thank you as well, Rick, for joining us. Lamar is also saying thank you. You are very welcome. Ned says very cool. Thanks. Wealthy Me Mindset says thank you. Mark is also saying thank you as well. Rick is saying it's 5 to 11 a.m. in London, Canada. So I guess we are about 12 hours apart exactly, because it is just approaching. It's 11 p.m. for me right over here. Lamar, same time zone, the Eastern time zone, I suppose. And then so is Mark. And then Talk is saying that is cool. Yep. Rob says, I just got here, so I'll have to watch the replay to see the beginning. Yes, we're going to end this very, very soon, but thank you very much, Rob. We see you. Hopefully the next time you will be able to join us live, because nothing is better, right, than to be able to interact and to ask your questions and to leave your comments. This is exactly what the GLIVE experience is all about. So hopefully, for those of you who haven't had the chance to do so, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on our Facebook pages, join us inside of all of our groups, turn on your notifications, especially if you want to keep up to date with all the announcements, and reach out to me personally, by the way, if you want to know when our next events are and all the really amazing cool things that we do have going you over the next several days. You're not going to want to miss your chance to be a part of all of that. I guarantee it, because some exciting things are going to be happening very, very soon. All right. So with that, that is pretty much all of the updates that I have for you right here today on a Saturday evening. At least for me, I know that it's Saturday during the daytime and the afternoon and the early evening for many of you. So for all of you who are around the world, we appreciate you for spending your community time, for spending your whatever other, personal time with us as well. So on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, we do want to show you our gratitude and say thank you for joining us. Of course, it is in our best interest to be on here as much as you can to keep up to date on all the latest updates, because some of them can be time sensitive as well. And whenever we have brand new launches of anything, you will definitely want to be the first to know whenever we have anything amazing for you. All right, so enjoy the rest of your weekend. Play around with the awesome, very cool, brand new GrooveVideo feature, as well as all the other features, which I'm sure as the next several days and weeks go by, we'll give you some more additional updates on brand new things that are happening right here inside of the Groove community. But in the meantime, take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And as always, we'll see you right back here on GLIVE on the inside. Cheers, folks. Have a great rest of the weekend. We will talk to you again very, very soon.